I'm gonna be like half an hour. But go, you got this. All right.
Okay.
You got. I'm gonna be like half an hour, probably, at least 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Here. Here you go.
Feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest hour in broadcast history. I'm here
Every garrison they build is all fucked.
with my friend from Canada. His name's Big Dog BA, and I am all the muffins. It's just me. It's me. It's me. It's a meeting of the minds. This is a meeting. This is a meeting of the minds.
It's been 1 week since you looked.
That's a joke. That's a joke. Ha 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 ha! Because that's the end of the show, and it's not really the end of the show. It's the beginning of the show. It's the longest hour of your life. Hold your horses. I have things to put on the table. John from
My fucking show. You shut the fuck up.
Okay, so he's playing video games, but he has time to put clips up. I'm gonna play with J Day as he plays Hell Let Loose. Michael Palmieri is playing Hell Let Loose. I am here for Meeting in the Minds. He was lying the whole time. He never cared about doing this show. But guess what? I'm here. So we're going to talk shit about Shane Mudgett. We're going to, because they're going to cream all over him for a week because he does the history of Kirk Minahan show when John from Scranton already did that. Shane doesn't even do it nearly half as well. He just fucking posts the clips. He doesn't even talk about it as much as whatever. Everything's great. Everything's great in the Minifan world. So I'm not going to talk about this show. I'm going to talk about this show. I think I just said one bad thing about John from Scranton and one good thing. And last night I said I despise the guy when literally he's like a weasel anyway. So we're going to get off that. I don't know what else to say about the Minifan world. I'll wait for BA to come back. I'm just going to deep dive into last night's Big Dog show. Supposedly Michael Montana was talking crap. I don't want to talk about any of this. What am I going to do? So the Jews are from Saturn, and Saturn has rings around it and a hexagon on the top of it. And they all know this. So there's a big misconception in the fact with Kyrie Irving and Kanye West telling us all that the first people are from Africa and the Jews are from here and I'm from there and you're from where you're from. I don't know how to explain all this. All I can say is try to talk yourself into listening a little bit what Jordan Maxwell has to say, and everything will be better. On next topic, because that's just the whole thing. There's giants in Egypt and Freemasons, and I feel really not nervous, but like out of my mind speaking on things that it seems like this world has zero interest in because they're all busy listening to the Kirk Minahan show and drinking beer and not masturbating because Dave Kanye said he's not doing that. We're doing it once a week. Yeah, we're team abstain here. So I'm going to continue on that little path. No wasted nuts. That's what I'm going to say. I can chime in on that actor. Today, I'm going to say the Post Office Square crew, because that's where I hung out most of the day with, I'll say Dan the Man and Elvis the King. And it was nutty, and the beer was flowing on Team Dan, and it was epic. To see someone from the other side of the can is sometimes exhilarating. I mean, he read out a play that he has prepared, I guess, to send into like a poetry jam. This I guess messenger fella, Elvis's buddy, my buddy Dan. It's just when you're inebriated to a point, I'm really intrigued on the consistency of everything you're drinking. He was drinking a porter beer, and porter, I believe, is coffee based.
Probably another 15 minutes, just letting you know.
Are you doing anything important, or are you just holding the garrison? It didn't seem like you're into it. Like,
No, we're almost taking the. We have 2 more spots to go, so
I don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever.
you don't, brother. But yeah, I'll stay here on mute so you feel like you have someone.
That works. All right, I'll go big screen. All right, so back to the point. I feel I have no idea what I was saying. He completely killed the train of thought that I had. I'm gonna take a 1 minute intermission because I'm not going back out. This is gonna be another hour and a half or so. BA's here playing Hell Let Loose. I don't think they're streaming. I haven't taken my medicine today. I have my water, glass bottle water. This is 2 parts maple water, and then the rest of it spring water. And I also dumped in some probiotic powder, which you just shake up and it's in there. It's not cloudy and stuff, but we don't need to get into that. Beyond Average Mick talking shit to Montante. Beyond Average Mick thinks he has Crohn's. He eats like shit. Montante's fat. That's why he wears boots. NKB, I see you in the comments. These are all just tangents, so take them as you can. Kirk Minahan show today. I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore. I don't really know what else to talk about. It's all that's on my mind right now because it deflects from everything else that I think about because I don't want to think about that anymore. For something about Kirk Minahan show today with Dave Cullinane, called the Jerry Callahan show, and completely lost the YouTube feed because we watch this show live on YouTube every morning. We, the conglomerate of minifans, watched this show, and what happened was we're watching it live. The stream cut out. The spinny thing came up, and we lost the show for like 15 minutes. I want to say, so that wasn't fun. That's not something anybody should have to worry about with a live stream. So. I got knocked out the other day. I think I talked about that on the Big Dog Show. Blind Mike Sneakers was not there for backup. He's supposed to be the general, and I think he's just the general in the video game. I also want to chime in on Chugwagon and Dr. Vodka, 2 soldiers that are practically AWOL right now. And I feel like that's for the best because that's 1 step closer to the edge they are. Instead of here, they're doing real things on the front lines, handling their PTSD. So now that I've said all that, I'm going to touch down on some grape cream cake and possibly Blissful Wizard. Thank you all for joining Meeting of the Minds. This is a 2-minute intermission.
Yo,
I'm doing an intermission.
it's over. It's over.
All right, you can take the stream. I'm doing a hit.
War's done.
We're in an intermission.
What's wrong with you, man?
This is an intermission. I'm gonna do weed, and I want to just not think about the show right now because I just blabbed for 20 minutes, 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Dude, that felt so long. How are you, Michael? BA. Hey, how are you? All right.
Wait, sorry.
No, it's better this way. Just keep ignoring me. It's more real.
Sorry. I'm trying to get.
Don't apologize.
I'm trying to get the. I invited some people.
I tried to talk to people and they all said no. So at least
No
you're
one's gonna
getting.
say yes for you, brother. I want over there, Bill McNeil. Hey, we just had a huge win, brother. We just had a huge win, and you know who else needs a win? This is my guy.
Oh, Bill McNeil. Don't say I need to win.
No, my guy. What's the He's looking at what's the protocol here. Let me text one Tante.
I want to put on the record. I think I've already said this to you. No, I haven't said this to you. I haven't talked to you. I don't believe this Tom Shattuck thing whatsoever. You and I have felt real pain. The tears seem real, but like anybody can cry when their kids are a factor. So even if it's not real, I feel like you can get tears to come out of you just because you're thinking about the idea of your kids not being around you.
They have kids?
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. That's the problem with everything. Like those tears look so realistic. I mean, he looks like you last week, I guess. You know, like
Yeah, of course, man.
You haven't cried.
I've cried.
Recently?
I cry every night for you.
Well, that's part of the reason for the dog, so I don't cry that much.
The hurting's on me. You know, you want to just start? You just want to just sing songs? Maybe we should just sing songs. I was singing chicken
Karaoke?
the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and you start licking.
I don't know the words. That's the problem.
BAY is this we Todd allowed on the stage. Skinny Funny BA. I made a virtual handshake agreement bet with Jay 2 weeks ago. If he shaved his beard, Meeting of the Minds is back Wednesday.
I just want everybody to know my herpes came back.
I'm trying to get Montante should be coming on. Let me call him.
He was being nicey nice with me last night. I don't know about this.
Let me call him. He got pissed because I sent him to the link, and then he's like, "Are you trying?"
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm on now. Sorry, I was playing video games.
No, I was gonna pop on for a second. I'm totally deaf. I should be sleeping within 5 minutes.
Okay,
I need you. I got questions.
Wait, shut up.
Questions.
Can I just give a comment? We want to know about you ending BAP's life.
Me ending who?
You ended Beyond Average Mixed Life.
Hey, why'd you call him BAP?
No, he destroyed me today. You know what? He noticed that when he's a tough guy online. He actually gets views and stuff. So he calls me bad. He does solo whack. But you know what? I support him. I'm rooting for him. I wish him the best.
I'm trying to get the Saudis to fucking get him. That's what I'm going for.
Well, he actually has to release the podcast and do some work to be in danger. So I think.
Okay. All right, pop on if you want. If not, have a good one.
What was that? Wait, BA.
Yo.
What's wrong? No, we'll talk later. It's Jay. I haven't seen Jay in a while. Listen back to the first 15 minutes. He's just talking about God knows what. I don't know if it's an actor because he's just so fucking shot out now.
I don't know. I have no idea. I was on mute. I wasn't listening.
Oh, you missed out on Lord of the Flies. All right, have a good night. Enjoy.
All right, thanks, buddy.
He was listening? Nice.
Yeah, so that's why I made it's honor over integrity.
If I knew he was listening, I would have did a real show.
We have a clip too from Hell Let Loose.
I hate when you're the producer.
Bro, I'm giving the people what they want.
I can't do you the producer when
Yeah,
you're
he's working for a
like,
pizza place.
just click on it. All right.
It's coming on, idiot.
It's stopped. It's choppy.
It's not choppy, man. It's loading.
It's doing Dave Cullinane spinny thing.
As far as I know.
Okay, wait. Wait.
Jesus, Mary.
Wait. Look how funny
Yeah,
this
he
is.
was waiting. He's working for a pizza place. As far as I know. I don't know what he's doing now. Lies over there.
Is that Pat? Pat from Amesbury?
Yeah, but like, watch I come in.
Hey, come look at me. Hey, Sneaks, look. Are you looking at me?
Sorry.
Hold on. Look at me. Someone taught me this move. Someone taught that you? Yeah, someone, this guy right here, my guy. This guy taught me the move. You look up and run. This guy over here.
He's running around like a retard. He's running around like he's a retard. Hold on. I gotta forget.
Hey, how funny is that?
Have you ever been around a retard?
Yeah. Some people are saying Alice Shattuck is telling people Montante has a banana-shaped penis. Hey,
You can't get any better than that.
I'm officially giving him Alice Shattuck the "Hey, how are you?" So
I think that's the thing right now. Everybody knows Tom's a fat old swab and isn't gonna.
I heard Alice Shattuck looks good in yoga pants. That's what Tom said.
Doesn't he like any? He'd like you in yoga pants, yeah.
What about what is did
So you believe it? You believe this whole burn barrel
Sure.
divorce?
Sure.
You really believe they're getting divorced?
You think this guy's manufacturing a divorce for an extra 30 views?
Yes.
I don't know, man. That'll be pretty sad.
No, she just went on like a family funeral or something of the sorts. You know, like it was just something where he had to watch the kids all day and all weekend, and she had this.
Look at me running in.
Pat just knowing what's up. He gets it right away. It's not nice that they allow that in the game.
Oh man, that's
why who taught you that? Didn't you just
this guy? There was a guy that I was building stuff with, and he's like, "Watch this," and I have to show everyone else.
Retards can't run that fast.
Has Dale donated the golden ticket to Make-A-Wish to Jay's parents for all the suffering? Their Uber driver. Yeah, so actually, Jon Stewart's dying wish. Jon Stewart's dying wish was for Jay to take over the golden ticket and have a show at his house. You called in and asked for the show at your house?
I don't really. He hung up on me. I never.
Did you say it was Jon Stewart's dying wish?
I didn't get anything out of my mouth other than you could play it actually. 118 last. I'll put it in the comments right now.
118.
I believe that's a timestamp.
Are you sure?
Was it Brian McGrory Day?
I have no idea, dude.
Yeah, it was that episode.
I think I could be wrong. So
218.
Yeah, I don't know the MS. So
I think
it
was 218.
Yeah.
Which one is this on? Oh, Montante.
Yes.
I don't know.
Here, I'll put it on. 218. You said?
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
Initiated that? That was your idea?
Yes. Yeah. I'm an event guy. I'm an experienced guy.
Oh, sure, Montante.
Point game last night. Really hope I hope that is shown on the. I hope I'm correctly given points for this.
Do you like it better, like at home?
Not one of my favorite Petty songs, but although I had that album on vinyl. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just a fact.
Vinyl's making a comeback.
I brought vinyl back into the conversation.
That's the only thing I want these people to send me. I don't want like your Christmas cards. I don't want your
Is it
You've seen
before or
my
after
life.
this?
I don't-
I'm looking
know
for
about
the
Just send me albums.
You're about to get that
timestamp.
Yeah,
One
it's
second.
A lot of people said they were, and then
It's
I haven't seen
posted.
anything.
It's posted.
Typical
One second.
bullshit.
How
Yeah,
many,
some,
how many of those have you gotten ballpark? People like, hey, I want to kill myself. What do I do?
It's unbelievable.
No,
That's a good
do you want me to
question.
send them all to you? I like when I get
He
them.
just thinks
They'll
everybody
go
wants
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter. So.
I'm not doing a counter.
Who knows? I try to
Is
respond.
he even
to everybody.
taking calls right now?
Yeah, it's very. I mean, I'm
It's saying
first
live.
Yes, yes. All normal. You're just. So
Did you
fucking
think this was
making
a
it
live? You just turned it on.
Do you think that
That's
whole?
something, man. If she was a new.
You think that the
You are authentic.
Dude, where's
she
it?
has to turn.
I have it.
Enter.
I'm almost there.
thing that like taking advantage
No,
of?
it's just
Okay.
this. Bitch.
You tell me because I can't even listen to this.
You don't listen at all.
Gino and his time step loser shit. That's definitely loser shit. Where
You haven't listened to any shows at all?
No, the last one I listened to.
That's awesome. I'm jealous of you.
I don't know. The last one was.
I'm jealous. I'm on it. I really am. Like I wish I could not listen. This morning, Dave even like whatever. You don't care, but like, huh?
What's the timestamp, man?
I'm looking for it. It's probably an Indigo.
Bro, what are you talking about?
It was posted. Somebody posted it. Yeah, Tits posted
At
it.
all?
Oh yeah, Bob. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it being annoying to you, Bob. I'm sorry.
To that once you
Hey, who cares? Issue was Celeste. That was
wasn't
okay. That makes farce.
You were the last call, right?
Power family. You don't
Close
give a
to
fuck.
it. Close to it.
It was such a shitty experience.
Your idea?
I don't think you messed with me.
Yeah, I don't know. We
He
have
chose
so
that
many
5'9".
fucking groups now. I don't
6'3".
know
Yeah,
which
yeah.
one it was
Yep.
in.
5'9" humps away.
Oh, he's heavy.
Maybe it was my group.
This is, bro. This is where you have to fucking have. You ready?
Just like trying to do a show and you got me sidetracked now and it sucks even more now.
Yeah.
It sucks even more now. And now these people are just staring at us looking for nothing.
Bro, I don't know
I'm
what you want.
looking. I don't know. I just want to kill the show. Freddie, do.
Freddie, you do. We have an hour.
Okay, one second. So I'm looking for a timestamp.
I told
is it
you.
in
I
mine?
told
Is
you
it-
I was gonna be low energy today, Jay. So
Is that because you were like not doing anything, or where's the low energy?
I
from?
was out last night.
Oh, okay. What happened to VC? You called VC.
I was probably for the best. Probably for the best. All time dummy mayhem. I thought for sure you acted like you had this timestamp.
I did. I don't know. I just had it in my head. If I message Tits right now, he'll have it. He'll probably have it.
Okay. Hopefully,
I'm
hopefully we get
messaging
it.
Titan.
Hopefully we get it. Where did the bit? Where was Beyond Average Mix show? Was it on Kurt Minahan Network?
I believe it's going up, or it's up right now. We could play that.
Ooh yeah, might as well.
Response to
Well,
Montante.
upcoming Babs main show plus Montante's comments, man. Oh no,
How's it not up yet?
fuck, dude, it's upcoming.
So it'll be up in an hour. 10:53 it says. So by the time we're done, we can just play that as the end of the show.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
That'll be overtime. That'll be so, ladies and
I don't
gentlemen.
know
Overtime.
I'm not doing any overtime.
I won't be on either, but we can play that live to tape.
Nah.
You don't want to just play. You're so unbelievably small-minded. Sometimes the war gets you focused on war, and it's not even a real war.
Just give me the fucking timestamp, man.
Am I still doing that? All right.
We don't have to. I don't know. Was it a good call or was it bullshit?
It wasn't that good.
Okay, then don't get it. Who cares?
I'm not-
I last week I brought a lot of stuff to the table.
I mean, I have obviously always things I can bring to the table. It's a matter of if they're relevant to you. Like I'm deep into like
What do you do?
Saturn and the Jews and
Saturn and the
oh, we have a new guy that we can fuck around with. Give it to Trent. Trent South wants in. Give it to him, Daddy.
Give him the link. Send him the link.
It's I'm throwing on the Twitter.
Well, look at this. This is sick. I have something. Give him the link, brother. Jay bringing nothing as usual. I told you I was low energy. Look at this.
That's not a recommendation for me to bring more.
Mick Drip. Last night, that fat scumbag Montante mentioned both my mother and his girlfriend during his insults on last night. Not sure why he thought that was okay. I've never said a word. New episode of BAP tonight. Oh, check this out, brother. Brother, no.
No blogs? No blog about it?
Brother.
Montante likes to aim low. He aims low. That's what he punches down. That's all he's good at.
Wow. Wow.
Do I have to pretend this is interesting too? Okay. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh shit. Man.
I heard actually though they're in cahoots, Montante and BAP.
You really think that they care?
They're in cahoots. They're like, oh, they're in the DMs together. They're saying, oh, if we start this up, we'll be big time, I heard they're doing that.
Don't make it worse than it really is.
Can we listen to Tom Shattuck say La Vie?
I just want to hear the Patreon episode.
Does anyone have the Tom Shattuck say La Vie? I know John did. Where's John? I'm gonna text him.
I think he's mad at me. I kind of insulted him a little bit deep last night in front of all the boys.
Oh yeah, you probably really rattled him.
I don't think I rattled him. I just think he didn't like the way I was talking to him.
When was that? You were talking to him yesterday on the Big Dog?
Yeah, Menners was there too, and I didn't.
Oh, Menners came on?
It was a full fat pack show.
I had a good line. Someone said great line. I went on for 5 minutes and I got a good line.
What was it? When was it?
I said beyond average Jay sucks. Nothing else is new. Someone said
wait till overtime.
Someone said what were we talking about?
I forgot. Elvis just sent me a message though. This might be important. Jeff Bezos has $120 million.
Well, while there's a beef between Trans and Montante.
BA, this is for you. This is $1 a day.
Oh, sick. 6 brother.
He would still have $114 billion. If he
I don't know what you're talking about.
If Jeff Bezos gave everybody $1 billion, he would still have $114 billion.
I don't think that's right.
Jeff Bezos has $121 billion.
How can he give everyone $1 billion? You mean $1 million? That math doesn't check out, brother.
Yeah, so it would be like 100,000. This is what this says. Yeah, you're right. Be $1 million. I
thought Black Ombudsman made some real studies today.
I didn't listen. Thought I called today. I didn't call. You don't listen. I tried to talk for 10 minutes about Kirkman Henshaw, and I couldn't even do that.
How about the bracket? Did you hear the new category?
I was intrigued. I was really intrigued.
Trolls, military / fat.
Did you just come up with that off the cuff?
Yeah, I donned 420 show.
I was impressed that you came up with that so quickly.
Yeah, I have all the candidates. There's too many in each category. Again, I have to wean them down.
We'll just have 2 brackets. Just do the NIT.
Nah, not 2 brackets. One's enough. Bro.
One's too much as it is.
Brother.
I mean, Munchkin's going to win anyway, right?
Oh, actually, I wanted to play this, Big Dog Dave. Me and VD, I pitched VD a show called the Coaching Tree by BA and VD because it rhymes.
Yeah.
And it would be we try to get people to come on here to give them a shot at the Friday KMS show.
I like the idea. I just don't think it holds any water.
Probably not, eh? But we got Montante on.
That's a nice little stash in the resume, I guess.
Montante.
I like to think we got a lot of people on.
Bap. The only reason Bap's on is because of us.
All of them. Daver.
Yeah, this was what I want to play.
All of them.
That's a big touchdown.
Wow, Montante's in my DM saying, "Get Will out of there. If you want someone who knows what they're talking about, you know where to find me."
Hey, get Montante in here. Get Montante in here. He could come in. He could spit some fire.
All right, people.
Paisani. Montante.
How we doing? I can't figure out.
He looks better. He looks better there.
Paisan.
Both
Do
of
you have headphones in?
I'm good. We're good. I don't have headphones.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, you got Windbreaker and a fade.
Me and Montante are definitely skinnier, eh?
Like you just look content. Like you just look like
we're talking
put
cute.
Together. And yeah, you
what are we
both have
doing
the lineup.
I guess we can talk Q now.
We're talking Q? I think the Q's lazy. The guy's lazy. He's been promising stuff for like 4 years. Nothing's happening. You know when's it gonna happen?
It's hard. It's easy to get away with never producing for those guys because they just say it was silenced and it never.
Yeah, exactly. If we're talking about Q, let's just look at common sense. Common sense. Just look what's happening. There's 12 days left, right, for Trump being president.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we all of a sudden silencing him? Right? We all knew this was going to happen. Why can't we just wait 13 days till he's out of office?
He's not wrong.
Good question.
Oh, is that what Q's saying? Is that what Q's saying?
No, this is what common sense is saying. Q hops in a little bit. This is common sense, right? And all this was supposed to happen. Now
This
it's
is how he
happening,
got in the world,
and
man.
they're silencing everybody involved. Anybody who speaks, it's all on one
Hey,
side.
no, it's funny. This was the first time Montante ever went live, and he's thought this is his first thing he's ever said live.
This is what break the bank. He had to go right up against.
It's pretty obvious what's happened. Let's just
Yeah.
call a spade a spade. Now, they said, all right, fuck you guys. If you guys don't like Twitter, create your own platform. So motherfucker jumped the Parler and said, okay, we will. And then they said, wait, whoa. We didn't actually, you guys did that? We didn't mean it. You're gone too. No problem.
I love Will.
Right? This is all a part of the plan.
Hey, Montante, can I ask you something? Is Q just some pencil neck bitch that just started trolling everyone
I'm
online?
not even a huge Q guy, but they're starting to make more sense in the mainstream media.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Q's promising the world. You know, he's lazy.
He's a
lazy guy. He's a lazy guy.
I'm not a Q guy.
Dude.
They got
Ohio State's dead. Why you guys still even giving this?
I'm just looking around.
A lot of funny parts of that video.
We gotta rewatch that. Oh, who's this guy?
Yeah, what's up,
Trent, man?
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm trying to get my AirPod hooked up. Give me 1 sec.
No worries, Trenty.
Yo,
Yeah.
no one's been mentioning the fact that we called him Mikey Moonface then too. Thank you.
I know that whole Montante segment should be clipped.
I retweeted it and said we were just boys then.
I mean, Kirk treats as if we still are, I guess.
Why is your background all blurry like you're in witness protection, brother?
He is.
He's using a thing.
I'm in my bed. I don't want you guys to see where I sleep.
I like it, Trent. You're more.
What's up? What? Do you know who we are? Do you know who I am?
He was on a show with us last night.
He was on the big show.
I was about to say I was on there last night.
Oh, I wasn't on. I was only on for a quick minute.
You weren't really.
Oh yeah.
I said beyond average mix been in more libraries than the Unabomber. That was my line.
You dropped that and then dipped.
Dropped that and left. Yeah, I was at the bar.
Chucking grenades in.
What's up,
boys? Yeah, Trent
Jay,
is
why
good.
are
I like Trent a lot.
Trent's goated. Nice.
Why are you not like Montante? I don't get it.
I love Montante.
No.
I don't think
Not you.
Jay.
There gotta be some clips of us.
Jay doesn't like anyone.
The video
though.
we just played was from a year ago.
Hey, I don't know. I think I changed.
That's
his mind
more than a year.
Right.
Well,
That's more than a year ago. That's 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, so like he's been around for 2 years. Trent, how long you been listening to Kirk?
Oh, since EEI, like weekends.
So give me a year number.
I don't know, 2010 maybe.
Yeah, right. Like 12 fucking years we've been listening to the asshole. He's definitely lost me at least one relationship. I would put him in the category of making me lose 2 relationships. But I mean,
Kirk
I
made
used to
you
wake
lose
up.
relationships?
Well, yeah, when you're waking up at 5:30 to making kids listening to Kirk, Dennis and Callahan at 5:30 to 7 before they go to school, like there's kind of some trauma going on in that whole like morning wake up go to school thing. It's not healthy. There was a lot of the Aaron Andrews thing going on back then. There was a lot of ugliness going on the radio early in the morning back then. So it's just not good for family life. So I had to escape. I didn't escape. I got shot at.
What are you talking about, bro?
What are you fucking saying?
What are you talking about?
I'm scrambling again. Let me hit my weed again.
Now, I was gonna say, from what I gather, he has since he started listening to Kirk has lost him relationships because PTSD suffered on the way from school or from home to school.
We don't need him.
No, actually, Trent might be the one guy that understands the mayhem, man.
But then he got shot at as well. So this is all ties back to Kirk. So are you
She
saying
didn't
that
pull the
Kirk had a
trigger.
hitman after you?
Scared me with the gun.
There's no way he got shot at. Why would he get shot at? He's gonna rob Jay. He has nothing.
Was he gonna take his posters?
Yeah, what's he gonna take? What's he gonna take? His fucking Bible?
That's a dope Rondo jersey back there, I see.
Yeah, that's like all I have left as far as like value in my life.
Have you ever seen Jay's cape?
Yikes. Jay's cape?
He can't see the rest. It's been trashed by the dog. No.
So you try to accuse him of being in the Discord.
He did. Do that.
I confused him with a trend. Oh,
look at the Montante mask.
The mouth is perfect.
This is the Montante calendar picture.
Yeah, calendar.
Montante said he had a full schedule, and then he took this picture and look at the schedule behind him. There's nothing on the calendar.
Check out this.
I like this guy. I like Trent. I like that they said today on the show, they were like, this guy's going on the show soon.
They gave you.
You're going on the show. Congrats.
They said that today. I haven't.
Today they were like, yeah, this Trent guy was on some show. I don't know. And they were like, Mike was like, I highly advised against that. And I was just like, shut the fuck up.
That was a couple days ago.
Oh, was it? Maybe
Yeah, that was the same episode. What was it? The saddest TED Talk.
Yeah. That was then. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Yeah, it's a big
Trent.
thing to not let Minifans.
I'm gonna find my call right now. VD.
Trent, I'm gonna show this. This is what you need to know about Jay.
Shut up, Jay.
This is what you need to know about Jay in a nutshell. Okay.
Please read it. This is my first book in the Bible of Jay.
Jay, people will want to do what you're doing if what you're doing is working, and it's clearly not. The thing is,
that was just the whole show right
I never heard the end of that where Killer says that was worth the whole show. Right? I never heard that part.
Yeah. We'll give you a history of Jay here a little bit.
Yeah, I love that we have a new person. We could give him
I just think that people don't like me on Kirk and off.
I don't think people like you in most stuff generally.
Between that and the Tom Shattuck thumbs up last night,
the thumbs up. That's going to be our new one.
Are you going to go slide in Alice's DMs?
I already
did.
Oh, beauty. Good move.
Yeah.
What was your first?
People are saying on Veterans Day, I actually asked Alice Shattuck if she wanted a Canadian cuckold. I asked her that.
Can I ruin this real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
BA, you didn't introduce yourself properly to this fella.
Shut up.
I'm BA. How are you?
No, Canadian-wise, he needs a question proposed, I feel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the new sign off for the show.
Is this C'est La Vie?
Yeah, listen.
All right, fine.
Listen.
Sorry, Trent.
Hold on. Jay's obviously talking over it. Shut the fuck up. Carm's mad that we're yelling at each other.
Thanks, everybody. It's been a blast. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate everything. I really do. Thank you. I won't be a bitch. The bitch stops tomorrow. We're back to it. Thank you so much. Thank God damn it. Thank you.
Bitching stops tomorrow.
Like,
It's not real. It's not real. It's not real.
There's no way he's doing this.
No, I could see it in his face. It's not real.
Yo, we're halfway through this video.
Hey, Bobby.
Yo, yeah, that's a good one.
Are we gonna add that to Freddie Adu?
I don't know. I might remix it. I might have to remix it. Oop.
It would be good to have.
Look at this Montante.
holy shit! They snap a picture of your face up there.
Now we photoshopped that.
Montante used to come in. He would drink fucking white. He would drink fucking prison white Russians
I'll
with
be right back.
and sit in his car when he would first come on here.
Yeah, it was hilarious, dude. I love Montante so much.
Yeah, dude, he's awesome. Did he call in earlier?
Him trying to dictate the path of the show today was insufferable. I wanted to slap him across the teeth. Are you wearing a Griff Vegas shirt? That's sick.
Griff Vegas, baby.
I like how it looks like it's bleached in.
This one's a nice one, actually.
That's one of the higher, like the nice high-end shirts. It's like we make 12 cents off of.
Did so Trent, you're going in?
Yeah, on March 30th.
How did you get invited in?
Yeah, dude, I messaged Kirk. I was like, "Hey, can I come on?" He's like, "Yeah, reach out to Dave." So I reached out to Dave.
Sick.
Man. Yo, if we ever did that, he'd be like, "No."
No, he doesn't like.
Like,
he doesn't
not. Hey.
Did you?
Hey, VD, how are you?
What's up, man?
What's up, Trent?
VD.
Show part 2. Yo, there's an Instagram filter VD right now that just gives everybody that ring that you have, like the bull ring. It just puts it on every face that's in there. I'm like, that's nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it was a good big day yesterday. I'm hearing.
Yeah,
it was a really good show. It was a really good show.
I'll tell
I'm
you
glad
what,
I was a part of it, even for a quick.
No, your cameo was perfect.
This new, what's it called? Synergy we have between the shows is flawless because when one show has a bunch of people, the rest of the shows can take a step back, and usually everybody will show up on one show. I'm telling you, we're at a good point right now. I'm happy where we are.
We are. Hashtag where's Wagon?
Hashtag where Wagon's MIA. He's not even
hashtag Wagon. I'm worried about Wagon.
Hey VD, I got it. Or did you guys see this Hell Let Loose clip? I gotta play it again.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Play it.
In the meantime, I'm gonna play a Wagon.
Give me a second.
I believe there's a saying you're looking for there, Mr.
That's
Wagon.
a big touchdown.
Montante's in my DM saying, "Get Will out of there if you want someone who."
What is that? Was that your?
All right, that was me. That I'm a little bit. Trent, I'm not the best producer. Just let you know.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I'm disappointed.
Just wanna
I'm
let you know,
disappointed.
In what?
Montaigne, you're the man.
Montaigne, you're the man. Did I hear? Did Jay call him? Did he call him Mike Montana earlier?
Yeah, Wagon struggles with names.
Yeah, he doesn't really get a lot of names right. He'll think you're a different person.
That Wagon
8 months.
For at least 3 months.
Are severely, really bad up here, right?
He gets confused by people's burner accounts, so he'll be like.
I just want him to be ready for the worst.
You're muted, BA.
Shut up, dude. He didn't know. He still don't.
I'm sorry.
So-
we have that video. Nope,
No,
muted again.
what I was saying is Wagon. He'll get so confused with burners. He'll be saying one guy's a good guy, and then be his burner's an asshole.
Yeah. That's why I like. He respects the sanctity of burners. Still, he's like.
I don't know if he respects it, but here.
He's dumb. He's dumb enough to fall for it.
Yeah, exactly. Check this out. Check this out.
It's on.
It's on Xbox, PlayStation.
I need to pick it up.
Yo, it's good. We don't hear PA. We don't hear anything.
No one's talking.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey, come look at me. Come look at me. Hey, Sneaks. Look. Are you looking at me? Hold on. Look at me. Someone taught me this move. Someone taught me this move.
Sorry?
Who's laughing back?
That's
Pat.
Well, we have both you see how the guys are running? It's so funny.
Yeah. Dude, we have both Pat and Bill McNeil there, so like they both laugh the exact same, and it's like you hear an echo, and there's an echo, so it's like you have 4 of the brothers there.
I wish like a minute later I started running like that, and I was like, "Hey boys, it's Wagon coming through."
I had a friend actually. Which Call of Duty was the first one to have throwing knives? I think it was World at War.
World at War.
Yeah, so I had a friend, we were playing that, and literally he started the game and he just chucked a knife across the map like people do with grenades and hit a guy in the toe.
Oh,
and he went back and captured it, and it was like one of the first viral videos I can remember.
Really?
It got like 28,000 views.
I wish I.
It's not the one where he just throws it straight up right away, is it? I remember that clip. I
honestly think I've seen that clip.
Yeah,
too.
I know exactly what it's
like. I want to have one of those so bad. Like I just want to, so bad.
I used to do it every time after I saw that clip. I would throw my knife right away.
Either the knife or the grenade. I mean, doing that at the beginning of the match is cheating.
Really, a knife or the grenade?
Knife is and then remember they would do like the replay of the knife, like how it would go.
Yeah, it was like flipping, and then it just literally right in the toe.
The kill cam was great.
Like you don't know you're gonna hit anyone. Like that's all luck, right? Like,
yeah, no shit, Jay.
Well, that's my point.
Dude.
That's the thing about those throwing knives. It was a one-hit kill. You don't have to worry about it blowing up or anything.
Very true.
Throwing knives was great in GoldenEye.
I mean, you don't survive grenades in Call of Duty very often.
You didn't survive the grenades they threw at you when you were trying to get in this country.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm good at search and destroy. As long as it's multiplayer, I'm good.
You still remember when you went on your Call of Duty?
Jay, you are good at no video games.
You are definitely good.
There's some Twitch streams still up there if you can find them.
You're worse than
sure.
There's some Twitch streams.
I'm better than John for sure.
No, there's 0% chance.
I
want to know if the kids think I'm like the weird guy in the neighborhood.
Oh, 100%. You are 100%.
It's not true.
Have the kids ever been polled?
It's not true.
I don't think Jay's allowed near kids. I think there's something in writing.
I mean, there's a school across the street. I could drop some petition,
what age?
Off, I guess. Huh?
What age school?
Elementary, of course.
We talked about how much better Jay looks with the beard shaved. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel better. I ain't gonna lie.
I hope you feel better.
So
we made him shave on the.
You made my herpes come back. Seeping right through.
That's probably so true.
It's something. Yeah. It's oil or something coming through. Like I don't get.
No, you got a dirty razor, dude. That's what that means.
Yeah,
dude, you were shaving your beard with.
That's because your face was so dirty that it got.
We need videos of that.
And then he was putting, and then instead of aftershave,
Warden hates
he put yogurt on his face. He was putting yogurt on his face.
Oh, he put yogurt on that.
Fucking cute. That's disgusting.
He did. He put yogurt on
organic.
I was telling him, I was like, dude, you're gonna have so many. Like, you're gonna have to put some aftershave on. You just shaved a full beard with like a double edge, like a single blade razor. Like, you're gonna be fucked.
Didn't I have
putting yogurt on his face?
You don't believe I capitalized on Madawaska?
Shut your dumbass mouth.
Amen, sister.
She's so mad at me.
I don't even know who those.
You already ruined that relationship.
Those are the roster.
Those are the people that brought John from Scranton into this world.
Oh, I don't know if you remember about 3 or 4 years ago, Kirk got mad because they were saying like they thought his dick was big or something like that.
Kirk got mad at them because Kirk's a pussy sometimes.
They were going to be.
We were trying to get them to be on the Kirk Minahan YouTube.
They were going to be on the Blind Mike Project, I believe.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
No, they were gonna go on one of the weird like Blind Mike shows.
Yeah.
The Blind Mike Project. Jay, you don't know anything.
Oh, it's trash talk. He wasn't doing
Yeah, it was
much
like one
else.
of those. Yeah, it was one of those weird ones.
I think it was this one. I don't know.
I
Right, maybe.
I don't-
But
I
well,
don't
the thing is, he thought it was to talk about something of value, and it ended up just being them wanting to hijack the whole thing, and
Oh
they
my
wanted
God,
to.
finish the sentence.
They wanted to call Kirk racist.
That's true. They did try to hijack him there. They were like they aligned themselves with Zonker too. I loved it. It was so catty at that time. It was great. We're the ones that brought it. Well, I mean, we're the ones that got Zonker. So
y'all did.
I don't want to talk too much
was
shit
us.
about them.
That was-
I don't
We
wanna
were
talk
the
about
guys. We were the guys that
everyone
had the
loved
first exclusive interview with Zonker, and they put it on the Barstool.
Yeah,
we were like the
yeah.
Minsell Intel guys. I don't know if you
We're the
remember.
number one. We were the number one block.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ended up.
But he turned. He doesn't like us.
Well, I don't know.
He likes us. He likes
still
us.
is like. He said he's gonna post my bet slip on Barstool.com if something happens. I'm like, all right, brother, go ahead.
At one point in time, though, like he would just direct Barstool.com to anything we asked him to.
Yeah, he would direct it to all our old YouTube videos, Barstool.com. So that's when the KFC and everyone was like, the Minifans took over Barstool.com because it was an episode with me, John, and I think Manners. Whoever was with Manners. It was a
Yeah. We conquered Barstool.com quicker than Barstool could in 15 years.
That was a wild moment.
You know that whole ordeal, Trent?
Yeah.
We just talked about it to him.
I'm fucking smoking weed. I didn't hear that.
No, Jay
How
thinks
much did
that
Dave
Trent
offer for
doesn't
that?
know
There's
enough
a
about.
lot more going on up here than you all know.
I think there's nothing going on up there. I think.
Hey, that's
You know how Jay gatekeeps KMS history. Like if
Yeah,
someone
he
doesn't know
gatekeeps so
everything, then he's like, "Oh,
It's a common theme. This is the other thing. Like people like Montante.
Also, you got to think about it. This was like 4 years
That's what
ago
I'm
in like a very
saying.
small period of time.
Well, people like Montante weren't even alive. Like they were still in their daddy's ball sack,
Oh,
swimming around.
God,
no." I remember Montante pretty much always being around.
Yeah,
Like-
Montante, I'm gonna stab
We
you
just
before.
played the first clip of him ever.
Yeah, but
and
he
that
was
almost
always-
2 years ago.
He was on
Montante-
Twitter. He was already on his like second
He was in the-
account.
He was in the country.
No, when I met Montante,
Yeah,
I was in the Kelleher
the
group
country.
chat, and Montante was in it, and Montante would just start going off about like straight conservative
thing
shit
he
in
did,
there,
yeah,
and
the
then
same thing in the video.
Kelleher kicked him out because he was like, you know what, it's okay
Yeah.
to be conservative, but that's too much conservative.
At the same time, though, we joke about like the Challenger explosion in that group, but Montante can't talk about Q in here.
Yeah, Montante would just go in there and go straight political. He was just go straight politics, nothing else.
John, that's because that's a show reference. You stupid fuck.
What? What's wrong with you today,
It's been
dude?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
That looks
Black
good.
truffle.
That looks good.
That's high end, buddy.
What's wrong? Jay's in a mood today.
Yeah, you're in a
Trent,
mood.
so end of March.
The deal, so you have no say. Really. You have no fucking say. I negotiated it.
You know how Jay is whenever someone new comes. You know he gets
Yeah, I
all.
know.
But Jay was the one that
He
said
kinda
he
ruins
was
it
like,
for me.
give Trent the link. I was like, I don't even really know who the Trent
That's
is.
because Jay last night, Trent came on the Big Dog Show, and Jay immediately was like, "I know this fucking guy
Yeah,
from
I gotta
Discord.
come in
What's
here."
your fucking problem?"
Yo,
And Trent was like, "That's
Trent
not
from
me,
South
man."
Dakota. Trent from South Dakota. I know you're out there. Click on the link and come in here and show your real face. So you
Trent
can
from
show that you're the real
South
Trent.
You're so.
We need the
there's
real
no-
Trent.
I know. There's a Trent from South Dakota.
The other Trent.
You're
There's
like
literally a
Jason
town also in South Dakota named Trent.
Yeah.
So
You guys
Google-
just
So
didn't
Jay,
have any
Jay,
thought
Jay.
to names over there.
Google
huh?
Jay.
Trent South. It's the first thing that comes up.
Do you have a
Jay,
middle
that
name?
person's name isn't even Trent.
It's
You're an
probably
idiot.
not. It's probably not.
Nothing make him schizo.
Who is this brain dead fuckhead? Who is this person?
It's funny
There's
you
no
say
way
that,
he likes
but,
my show. I will not accept that.
Jay still doesn't give me credit. The chips in the hat was my idea.
VLS KMS.
I would say
VLS,
he has
KMS.
more responsibility to Jay's rise to stardom than
Oh,
anyone.
Jesus.
It's true. Jay was nothing before me and BA got him booked on Kirk and Off.
He was nothing. Remember the one time, VD, where Jay's like, we're doing a pre-show and the show started in 3 hours?
That was brutal. That was brutal.
I was there for that. I did that with you guys.
That was one of the most wild experiences of my life.
That was the longest hour in broadcast
challenge.
history.
The McChicken challenge all started off with us not knowing if Jay was even going to be there.
He was late because he was on his bike and they wouldn't serve him on his bike.
Remember he got
drive through.
Remember he got a McRib PP4 too.
I went through a drive-through with Jay once in person, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life I've ever gone through.
I remember Jay had that stupid fucking like hat on, but he only kept it on for the national anthem. He took when the anthem was off, he took it
He was
off.
wearing a white suit.
Chewbacca hat, right?
It's the good old days.
Mohammed, live to tape.
There it is.
It's weird that like we've been doing this now for almost 5 years.
Thank you, Kirk.
Crazy. 4 years, 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Single because of it.
Shut up, Jay. You're single because of a lot of reasons.
No, it's because he started listening to Kirk, and then he lost relationships, and then he got shot at.
Then he got shot.
Done. Change the subject now.
Please change it. I don't want to cry.
Yeah. Shut up.
I have to cry before this show's over.
Yeah, you should get out a good tear or two.
I have to. Like, I can't let Tom be the only fucking real.
Like
That's true. How do you feel
John
about
believes
that,
this
Static?
too. John's another believer.
You think it's fake? Like for 30 more views?
I went through
I
this
think
last
that
night with Jay.
they're
There's
so in
no
love.
if that's fake, he deserves an Oscar. Like that's the most like
It's an Emmy.
Yeah. But like he's gonna do all this shit, embarrassing.
Could be an Oscar.
For
It could be
fucking
an
Not a
Oscar.
movie.
15
it's a
more people.
radio.
How many more people watch that?
and his wife would let him be like
Yes.
he's like, oh yeah, I'm
Not
gonna
only did
do
she
it.
let him. She
Yes.
was there at the
They're
beginning.
doing a
to help him.
Philadelphia shuffle, VD.
Yes,
They're just-
thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I've been trying to say that the other day. I couldn't think of what it was called. I
That's
fucking
true.
hate me. I didn't remember who
That's
said
because
it either.
Jay, in life, there's people who Philadelphia shuffle, and there's people who get Philadelphia shuffled, and you get shuffled.
You get shuffled.
Yeah.
I mean, with my end, it doesn't really matter. You get
That's
some
the
person gets divorced.
this is the saddest Don Cherry thumbs up in the history of the world.
It's the saddest picture ever.
The saddest.
So sad.
Dude, I love this shirt. This is a cat shirt.
It's
Like,
not
oh
real.
man, bro.
You need to do. You need to
Look at the neck on
Photoshop.
this,
Use
Look at the neck.
Photoshop. What's the guy's called? Who's the guy? Remember? Blind advocate.
Oh, I talk to him every now and then.
You've got to Photoshop the picture of BAC crying on
That's a Fed's job right there.
Yeah, Fez will be on that.
Yeah.
BAC,
Hey, so
that's a
question.
throwback. Go ahead, Trent.
Question real fast. Someone just said his name. Well, where's Kelleher been? He
Oh,
He's retired.
float away?
He's serious. He's
put me in
out
a
of
group
it.
chat. He put me
Feel
in a
like
group chat a day
he
after he
just-
met me, and I'm still in that group chat, and he still is in there just making fun of the Challenger Expo.
I mean, he definitely wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. waiting for the hits to start.
Well,
that's
He
that's a
blocked.
fact.
He blocked me because I told him I bought Roman swipes to use on his sister.
Block you? That's a soft
And then he,
block.
like-
That's a soft block.
That is a soft block.
And then
Dude.
he like looked me up on LinkedIn, and I'm not stupid enough to put where I actually work on LinkedIn. So I was like, you can try to do whatever you're trying to do, but it's not going to work.
The first time,
I think he gets in some weird
the first time
moment.
Killer came on our show, he had Montante's LinkedIn picture as his.
But it was Montante's LinkedIn picture, but with a snorkel.
Yeah, like where the circle is right there. He had the LinkedIn picture.
Montante's strategy of just changing one letter on his last name was
That was
just
the
like
wildest thing. That's
just the wildest.
Was that just to get a new profile, or was that?
Dude, that's like putting a fake mustache on and just be like, I'm
But this is when I didn't know Montante, and I remember he called me. He's like, "Who's this guy put in the picture?" I was like, "Dude, it's just a joke. It's just a joke." Like, and then he's like, "You know what? I'm Montante. I live here. This is my grandma's name." that's the kind of guy I am. And I was like, okay, well, my name's Mike. This is what I said. That he's like, okay, now we can start. It was such a funny moment.
They came in the Discord and fought, right? Him and Stonks. Because
Trent, you know his real name is Michael Montanti with an I, but he just changed his Twitter to Montante with an E.
But
that was his big. Okay. That was his big disguise.
Honestly, once I spelled it wrong on Twitter, but I spelled it right, and he was like, and he texted me. He's like, "What the fuck? Why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "What?"
What's funny too? Montante is just as technically talented as when he's signing on that first podcast that you.
Oh yeah, no, he's a little bit better now. He's a little bit better.
Yeah.
He can edit, like he edited Jerry's podcast, and where Kirk swore, he put like a Three Stooges noise and like a bell. It's like, yeah. He's like, I'm so proud of this.
Yeah,
he's definitely getting better. Montante.
He uses the software that like distributes podcasts to edit podcasts, which it's just like the most basic feature of this. It's the weirdest move ever. He's a weird guy.
You guys all talk about producing and stuff. It's all over. Like
makes me want to throw up. Trent, I want to throw up.
Yeah, there's only like 4 of us that know really what we're doing. It's like Craig.
My job, I'm a lead desktop engineer, so like I'm in IT, but like you guys talking about this is like, whew.
Yeah,
editing and all
Same
that.
With
stuff,
IT
I'm
for
never
me.
been good at.
Same with IT.
That's
how our developers.
You probably can figure it out. You just need to put some reps in, you know.
There's some really slow people that do it on this thing a lot.
Like, not for nothing, Craig, very good show. He's not the sharpest tool in the show, even though he used to sharpen knives.
Yeah,
I've met Craig a lot. I've met Craig. I mean,
you mean you massage Craig from behind?
Massage Craig, dude, you creep.
Trent, you know how to hack? I'm looking for a hacker to join my crew.
I'm in desperate need of a hacker and a person.
Like, if I just need you to hack someone, can you hack someone?
You can't say you're a lead desktop something.
I'll DM you. I like that.
All right.
Okay, so
that's the right answer.
That's the right answer.
Actually, I think you might have I think I sent you my number. Just shoot me a text.
I do have your number. Yeah, I got you.
Have you ever seen Swordfish?
Yeah. Where they have to, what is it? They have to take a shot every 60 seconds or 30 seconds. While they're
and he's getting blown too.
Overtime.
2 minutes.
Have you ever seen? Have you seen the movie Hackers with Angie Jolie?
Oh, best.
Classic.
No,
dude, she's so hot in that too. She's
young Angelina Jolie. I think it's like her first.
It's like her. Yeah, it's like one of her first movies.
Oh, young Angelina.
You should watch Hackers. It's such a good movie.
She's bald in it, right? Too. She has like real short.
Yeah,
This is before Tomb Raider.
Wait, what?
I think she's in it.
Yeah, Tomb Raider was way late.
I remember her young in it.
She's Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
Jay, you should watch
Justin's podcast.
Holy shit, you're dumb.
You're so stoned in that video.
Oh shit!
Look at your eyes.
95.
It's a good movie. It's a classic.
Oh, it's free on it's free on Prime
Video.
Video.
The color tones of the whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta
color
check that out.
tones is it's like all like underground, like fuck the government hacking, and the dude from Screen, or what's it called? I know you did last summer's in it. And the guy
dude.
I added it to my list on Amazon.
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Freddie Prinze Jr.,
he's my uncle.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was watching. I'm not proud of this, but I was watching Summer Catch a couple of years ago.
How could you not?
If you remember the end, he gives up a home run to Ken Griffey and just kind of smirks.
No, I don't.
Well, you do know.
Are you talking about Little Big League?
No.
Yes,
no, that movie's a Disney movie.
He's talking about Little Big League,
not the Cape Log. No, that's where the
Ken
kid,
Griffey's not
kid.
in Summer
Catch. Mute Jay. Let him tell the story.
Ken Griffey's not in the movie he's talking about. Ken Griffey.
Wait, I want to make him a bet now.
Ken
Jay,
Griffey's not in.
Make a bet. Make a bet.
Brother, he never honors bets. So I'll just
never. Never honored a bet.
There's going to be a
Depends
lot of
what it's
stipulations
for.
for this bet.
It depends
All
what
right,
it's
but I
for.
wanna-
Bet
No,
something
you
good.
tell me what. I'll give you my next 6 months worth of paychecks.
Well, you're gonna be here. Eat
Okay.
with me.
Now we're talking.
Jay, you don't even
What
like
would you
movies. You're 100% wrong about
Hey,
that.
you don't even have a paycheck either.
I get paid decent enough to.
I get
feed-
paid through.
I feed my dog organic salmon.
What? What is wrong with you, dude?
Why did I say that?
Dude, you are fucking the weirdest guy in the world.
It's not even organic salmon. It's wild.
I feed
Wild.
my
He's like a
dog
more hardcore
organic
version of
salmon.
Spicoli.
You're gonna get hit by the dirtiest city bus, and it's gonna be over.
Well, this happened last night when Montante came on. I didn't know what to say.
Good, because
No,
you're weird with people.
I just lost
But
myself.
hey, for real. Yeah, tell me what you want.
No,
Anything you want.
I
a
try
full
to
year of my
catch
paycheck?
people in the moment, and then I don't know what to say. So I had something to say, but then I forgot about it because I got interrupted.
Jay, put the original copy of the Mayhem Bible on the line. If he wins, you have to send in the Mayhem Bible. If he loses, he has to just listen to you read the Mayhem Bible.
No, I will.
You get
put
9
up-
hours.
I'll put up 6. I will put up 6 months of paychecks if
my
you
God.
are right that King Griffey Jr. is not on the Reds in Summer Catch.
Summer
See, that's messed up.
I'm going with Trent here.
Now I have to go with
Yeah,
Trent,
we don't even need to Google this. We don't even need
No, we
to.
don't, because I haven't seen the end of Summer Catch, and I just remember it's so he's
Jay,
in both
you're
movies.
guilty until you prove yourself innocent, Jay.
He's trying to prove me wrong because he knows he's in both movies.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Wrong
So,
until you prove yourself right.
And
I
Griffey
didn't know
playing
that.
for Reds, homers off Freddie at the end of Summer Catch.
So my tweet to Freddie Prince was at Freddie Prince Jr. Whatever happened to your career after giving up that home run to King Griffey Jr.? He said
I
I got
love
into
doing
the
that.
Hall of. He said I got into the Hall of Fame. So
Oh, did he? That's awesome.
but that. So I meant to tell you guys last night that you were all talking
He then
about
looks
all
at his
counts.
friends and laughs.
Yo, fuck Danny's comment. He said he couldn't come on here. I don't want him around here right now.
Shut up, Jay.
Shut up, Jay.
Shut up, Jay.
We're gonna look forward. Look forward to 2014. Happy New Year. God bless. And just keep striving. Keep working. See y'all next year.
Who the fuck was that?
That's Jay. That was Jay's last New Year's resolution he didn't keep.
My other
You're
life.
muted, VD.
I was going to church back then, Trent.
That was Jesus guy in you, huh? How about that guy you had on Hell Let Loose the other day that loved Jesus and you just made him lead the group, yeah?
Oh, that guy when I was like, my favorite verse in the Bible is Sirach 26:14. A silent wife is a gift to the Lord. Nothing's better than her self-discipline. And he was like, you need God, brother. And he left. He left.
He's like, I had a rough day, and we were like, well, what's wrong? He was like, oh, nothing.
Are you a church going fella, Trent?
I am not.
Thank goodness.
But I do wear rosary beads.
Why? Because they
Wear
look cool? To get pussy?
So I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual, if that makes sense. Like I don't know if
I
God
went to Catholic
exists, but
school my
there's
whole
something up there.
God's definitely real.
That's 100%
God.
real. I think Jesus was awesome. I think the church is disgusting, and I hate it.
I don't think Jesus was
I can
real.
get behind that. It's the people that bother me. It's not the
But
message.
I also think they were very important for the evolution of construction because they brought us some of the most beautiful buildings ever made.
True. They went crazy on the churches.
I mean, they literally they made the flying buttress, which is one of the most important assets of construction.
Pisons in
I
the
would say.
cathedrals. The Pisons could build a cathedral.
Oh yeah, see the Pisons, and if anything, you could just blame the Catholic Church on the Pisons, which I would say the Pisons are responsible for a lot.
You know how I think the pyramids are older? Do you think that those could be older too?
What?
Like I feel like the Sphinx, they think it's 3,000 years old. I think it's like 12,000 years old. Do you think some of these churches could be 1,000 years old and not?
No.
No.
Okay. I think they're actually a lot less old than what everybody says, and Catholicism.
Now the rookie left-handed guy looks into his veteran catcher
is this?
Summer Catch.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Catch.
We got proof.
DA test clips by playing it loudly.
Oh
over.
my god. It fucked up.
Just to bury me.
No, it fucked up.
Oh, because Trent found it, you cunt. He put it in the private chat.
It's coming. It's coming.
Someone actually texted it to me.
Now the rookie left-handed down looks into his veteran catcher, Lieberthal, on the
This
side.
looks like Danny and Bill Rickon recorded it off the TV.
Now he agrees. He's got the one he wants. And here's the pitch on the way. Swing to that one, 16th for the right center field. And it is gone. A home run for Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh. You got you.
Bro. Do you have 6 months rent or whatever he asked for?
I wasn't putting
shit up. I get the Bible.
Yeah, you get the Bible and 6 inches of Jay's hair.
I got it ready. Off my balls.
Oof. Yeah.
I'll measure it right now. It's not that long. It probably is actually.
Come on.
It's probably pretty long.
Now would be a great time to talk about our sponsor, Manscaped. No,
yeah. I wish we had sponsors, and we do attack ads here. We do.
Yeah, we used to do attack ads. We would just attack places.
Fuck Manscaped.
Fuck Manscaped.
Oh, I got one.
We go like this.
Fuck 3Chi. I want to say fuck 3Chi. Yeah, fuck 3Chi.
Yeah, what you gotta say?
Fuck Mad Twisted Hatters and fuck 3Chi.
That's literally my company. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, we did an attack ad against John's company.
Yeah, you just did an attack ad against like.
You like 3Chi?
I've never had it.
We use 3Chi to make edibles though.
It's not terrible. I get their disposables.
It's like he gets the actual like THC from 3Chi though.
Oh,
yeah, not the CBD.
Well, we can do what Delta 8 and then Delta 10 and THCP, THCV, whatever.
Yeah, we could have. I forgot you probably don't. You guys don't even have legal weed, do you?
Can you get THCV?
Yeah, I can go to the smoke. I can go to the smoke shop right now and buy anything except for actual marijuana.
That's wild.
Yeah, because these days, dude, you can't even buy menthol cigarettes in Boston. Ridiculous.
John, they just got rid of them in LA too.
It's so racist, dude. It's so racist.
I'm sorry, I want to seriously interrupt. Do you have one that I could look up on the internet?
Have one what?
A store of sorts in the area of you? Because Texas is really illegal. Really illegal.
What are you trying to do here? What's your
There's a lot of opportunity in Texas for people that.
What are you gonna fly a single jet
No, there's always people asking for weed in Texas. There's always people looking for weed.
Jay just starts Johnny Depping some fucking weight down there.
I just sent it to you in the chat.
Thank you, sure.
I would shoot your plane down with a rocket launcher.
Well, the thing with I wouldn't drive a plane. I can't even get one.
You couldn't fly a plane.
There's no way you would have money to fucking afford that.
A plane ride?
Plane.
It's legal in Oklahoma though, so I've got friends that'll.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't really smoke. I don't really.
No, I'm
smoke
about
that.
Tulsa. That's in Oklahoma.
Never
right?
smoke. Smoke's the worst way to use weed. Sorry.
Tulsa King.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
Tulsa's in Oklahoma, right? Yeah, I'm rewatching Watchmen right now, so it takes place in Tulsa. That's where the Black Wall Street was.
Go ahead, Trent. You're the guest. I'll shut up.
No, go ahead.
VD, I just wanted to let you know that I really am a movie thing. You were saying that I don't like movies or something a minute ago. I had a question in my head. I wanted to go around the table and.
Do you have any movie posters?
What was the last movie that everybody watched?
Do you have any movie posters in your room, Jay?
Mine was not that Nordvik movie that
That's Kylo and Rey and Star Wars.
I watched The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt on Amazon Prime.
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
That's a mediocre movie.
Well,
it's pretty good.
It's different for him. It's like
I watched that new one that's on Netflix. It's like a German, or no, it's about the Norway, a battle in World War II in Norway, and like they just it's all it's awesome. I don't know. It was like Hell Let Loose. Was so in my mind.
Oh, I've seen it. I think
it's all in a different language too.
I see. I can't watch movies in different languages.
Narvik.
Dude, it's a war movie, so like, who the fuck
Narvik.
really cares anyways? You just want to
Right.
see fucking war.
Can you just watch it in English, like it's dubbed?
No.
No, I do because I don't like seeing dubs. I would rather see them speak their language and then I have to
Me
read
too.
it. Like
Me
I
too.
want to see the acting part of
I
it.
can't listen to anything
Did
dubbed.
you guys
I
watch
can't listen
Squid
to
Game?
dub.
Yeah.
I loved it.
No.
I never
What's
got
that?
into Squid Game because I hate
Oh,
closed
Squid Game's
captioning,
great.
and I hate dub. So if
I
it's
was
not-
fine with
like
it dubbed.
subcaptioning
I
is
watched
not
it
bad.
dubbed. I couldn't watch it.
Really?
not dubbed. Yeah. I just
Dude,
I didn't give a fuck
subcaptioning's
about
not-
their
like, I
mouths.
can't
Well,
even read.
You just don't look at their mouths. Just don't look at. You just train your eye not
Yeah,
to
but
look
like
at their
the voice actors aren't good.
yeah, well, like even when my
Sometimes
Apple
it's
TV is
funny.
just a little bit.
I'm
synced
watching
off,
the trailer. Hold on, I'll be
Jay,
right back.
Jay. Just
You're
don't
watching
get
the
over it.
trailer of Squid Games?
No, the movie.
The Norway
that,
movie. The Norway movie.
Yeah, the World War II
The
movie.
worst person.
Have you seen All's Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah, I
On-
saw it. It's great.
that-
a lot of the, so this
that
movie's
movie's
a lot
real
like that, but more like personal to like the small little town. Like Hitler tried it. It's the first like time Hitler lost in World War II.
Well, the thing that was striking to me about All's Quiet on the Western Front was the fact that it was told from the German perspective.
The
which you'll
German
never
side,
see.
yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like, they
And it's World
they're,
War
like,
One,
trying to
but
tell
still.
everyone. They're trying to tell
That's my
all their
favorite side
generals
track.
and all their commanders that like the war is over, and they're all like just keep fighting forward. It's like fuck, man, and they just it's so.
I know,
that
like
movie's
I'm not
brutal.
gonna say what happens, but you know what I'm talking about at the end when it happens. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
did that
yeah,
happen?
Yeah. That was a good movie. I like everyone.
It's
And,
not a
like
real
everyone just
story?
hates on it. Like Kirk has hated on it. Jeff D. Lowe hates on
It is
it.
a real story.
And why
Yeah,
do
it's a
you
real
think
story.
you're hiding by what happened? We know who won the war.
Do we?
We giving him 2 minutes for that? Can we give him 2 minutes for that?
I don't know.
No, I
what,
wanna
I don't
hear-
know what Jay's problem
I
is
wa-
today.
No, Jay. So
I think
how
I'm
do you
being
know
way
who-
better than
how
I
do you
was
know who won the
yesterday.
war?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know who won?
Because everybody thinks they know who won, but I really know who's winning.
But Jay,
Oh, you
really
know
knows.
who really won, Jay?
When
No,
did
he
they
says
tell
he
you
knows
that?
who's winning. He said he knows who's winning, which means the war is
Yeah,
still
it's not
going
over.
on.
Bro, you don't even
Hey,
know
brother,
who won 'cause
the
it's
war's
still
never
going
ended.
on.
Trent's too quick. I don't
Dude,
know
we're
if I
gonna
can
look
do.
forward to 2020.
I'll be honest, I'm at war every night now.
Yeah, we're at war every night, bro. We need Trent on the squad.
So we still
Trent,
have.
What would you
so-
say? What would
so
you
we
say
still
you
have
are?
World
Are you
War
a
One
gunner?
going
Are you
on.
artillery? Are you a tank guy? Are you a medic?
I'm a good
What would you
medic.
say? We need more
Oh, we
medics.
already
We need
have
more
them.
guys in
Fuck
line.
Fuck's a medic.
For some reason, I can't shoot worth a shit, but I could stay alive.
That's good, dude. This game you barely have to shoot. Like it's all like it's a running simulator basically. You run to spots and win them, and then like
What's it called
sometimes
again?
guys shoot you.
Hell let loose. Hey, VD, listen to this. We're playing at 6, and Kermit's like, "Oh, I can't be on until 8." Or like, "What are you doing?" He was like, he was watching a movie in his room, like by himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
With his
what are you
mom cuddled.
Like I said, I
Cuddled up.
was like, you're watching Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by yourself. Fucking
Oh my god.
Is that what he was watching?
I don't know. He was watching Batman or some shit. Like,
John,
It matters.
you know what game I've been crushing, John? That's on console
What?
now. Age of Empires 2 is on console.
Dude, I played it all last night. I played
played
the
like
William
9 hours.
Wallace gun.
what is what's
Barge
Age
Dog
of
gun.
Empires? Was like
Just
built it.
finished
It's
the
an old
William Wallace.
It's an old computer game that was like it's basically just like I forget what those kind of games are called. I think RPG,
Like Civilization.
or
Yeah.
RPG. Yeah, it's like Civilization. So
Turn-based
it's like,
games.
yeah, so you're
Kinda
like
like-
a you're
It
a
has an
country.
element of Minecraft to it, but like you have to build a little city and then like build trained soldiers and go like attack
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else.
You build
Sim
walls.
City
You
mixed
build a
with the
barrack.
army simulator.
Oh,
Yeah,
true,
yeah.
true. Oh,
It's
that's
like
not-
the first of its kind though from back in the day, and
Mhm.
it's like it was a revolutionary. Like that was when I devoted my life to video games, and I was like, "This is awesome. This game."
What did
is
you guys
awesome.
say that one is called one more time that we were just talking about?
Hell let
Let
loose.
loose. Dude, it's so funny. I'll go so you could talk in like the proximity chat to everyone around you, and I'll go in there. I'll be like, "Boys, let's do this for the LGBTQ brothers."
What's your pronouns, boys?
Boys, what's your pronouns?
What are the average people you get? Like is it the same as PUBG where they're usually pretty funny?
Oh, everyone's funny in that game. There's
everyone's
no one
funny.
that's not funny in that game. Everything anyone's saying usually is funny.
Everyone like
they
pretends they're
suck and
Southern.
everyone's making fun of
Everyone's like pretending they're Southern and shit.
Yeah, they all like, because you could just be like, no one knows who's really talking if you're in proximity chat because there's like 50 guys on your team.
As long as you don't have to be one of those douchebags that's like blasting the worst fucking techno music that you
and like those people you're able to, because you have a crew of 6, so like those people have comms that you could just listen to just those people, or then you can do proximity chat, and then you have a leader who can talk to like the commander and all the other leaders.
It's a pretty good game. It takes a little bit of time, but it's fun. But
which one did you guys
like an hour and a half.
The regular version or the well, there's like 50. Like I don't know
Well,
which
those
one. I
are-
guess I'm just
those
gonna
are
get the
DLC.
anniversary edition.
We just got the regular one.
Yeah.
Well, it's only $20 more for all the DLCs, so I guess
Wait,
we'll just
I
grab
thought
that
Hell
one.
Let Loose was free.
It is.
No, mine wasn't free.
It depends what system, no?
I don't think so.
What do you
I've got
have?
a
Do you have
PS5 and I have a PS5
Okay,
and
as
an
long as
Xbox
you have
Series X.
a new gen, then you're able to play with us.
The what? That's what I was gonna say. Did you VD? Oh, VD's gone. But BAP is taking shots at Montante.
Was he?
Yeah, I saw it at the beginning of the show. Where were you?
Where was he taking shots at?
He dropped a podcast.
I think it's on right now.
He dropped it.
No,
I'm like so like I don't know if BAP if they're
I saw that
GT
you stopped
guys or are
uploading.
they like who's their loyalty?
Hey, did you hear what I said, VD? I said Montante and BAP. I think they have a text chain on the side, and they're like, "Oh, let's start a war." They're trying to fill up. They're trying to like start a whole like
Dude,
roast.
the Montante texting Dave in the middle of the show today really irritated me. I don't know what it was.
What did he text?
Montante's a star now.
He was just like, "Hey, can I get Kirk to do something for Jerry quick?" And it was like in the middle of the show, and it was like
No, he was trying to
interrupted,
book
and
him
it
to
was
come
just, like,
onto the show.
Yeah, and it was just like what's going on here? That
Montante's Clo Vader, man. He's
I
Clo
know,
Vader.
dude. You gave him a little nipple suck of that cloud, and now he's just like the titty. He is the
Clo Vader, man. I called this like a
Oh,
couple.
Mick said he's been
I'm
uploading
done.
He said
He's
he's
talking
been
about
uploading
Tom
this-
Brady right now.
for 3 hours. He dropped it.
He's talking about
He
Tom
dropped
Brady.
it.
Find the Montante
He's trying to be he's trying to be funny. It's live, so it's like a premiere.
Oh, okay.
But he's trying to be funny. He's talking about. He's like, I'm really ticked off right now, and then he's like, oh, I got
ticked off.
And then but then he talks about Tom Brady. He's like,
Did he address the fact that we've been just bullying him or no?
You need.
I'm not listening. I shut it off.
I think everyone needs to hear Mick's thoughts on Brady's retirement, right?
Yeah.
I thought like, where's the true crime episode? Like, that's all I care about.
That's coming out.
That's the only true crime I'll listen to. I won't
He's
listen to
writing
Cage, but I'll
scripts.
listen to that.
He has pictures that we've never.
I gotta
seen,
go
like,
listen to
before.
Mick's show. I gotta leave.
Yeah, I'm about to dip too. Let's end this, Jay.
We're gonna end it.
Yeah.
Thank
Ready
you,
to
Trent.
Great
Trent,
meeting
I
you,
love
brother.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, man.
See you then.
You're
Go.
staying on, Jay?
You're
For
staying,
a
Jay?
few minutes. For a few minutes. I'm having palpitations. I might actually have a heart attack soon. So this could be good.
I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You
Hey,
just
take,
can,
hey, Trent, take care of him, all
hey,
right, brother?
what do you do?
Yeah.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now and watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although
How you feeling, Jay?
I'm good. I don't know what it is.
You're good, dude. Take a breath.
I didn't get any shots, so I'm not worried about that. Carpet bomb? What's that? Oh, like my house? We'll call Obama. He's good at bombing churches, and this is a church pretty much. So why not? Is that what he did? Does Trent really think that like I'm here to do a real show? I'm not. Thanks, Trent. I can't bring you back in. Thank you all for joining Good versus Evil. Overtime. I'm gonna take this opportunity, being live. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm not kidding about the heart. Ask Carm, why does my heart hurt?
I can't hear.
I'm just gonna keep hitting it so it doesn't hurt. So, thank you all for joining today. It's been great. This is Good versus Evil overtime. I'm just taking the overtime thing and I'm gonna extend it an extra 5 minutes, starting in 10 seconds. Thank you to VD. Thank you to Trent. Thank you to John. Thank you to Barstool Advisor. And I know somebody else was here that I didn't think, but I forgot. Here we go. So today I learned a little bit about Freemasonry. I learned a little bit about Skull and Bones flag, like false flag operation, which started there because like the pirates used to put up like an English flag and they would dock to go steal stuff in England, but like they thought they would dress up like English people and then they would raise the English flag, but then they would get close to the ships that they were stealing from and they would put up the skull, cross, and bones. This is how piracy started. But piracy was started by these guys known as pirates. And the pirates were actually Freemasons. Freemasons were the Stone Templars. You can follow this back towards a really interesting path. I guess to Jesus is what we're supposed to believe. And Jesus is something that is just a whole nother story. Whole nother story. So many people that have been made up in time that I'm just not sure, like, listen, maybe there was a guy that did all the stuff that Jesus did, but his name was not Jesus. It was, whether it was Yeshua or whatever it may have been. And this dude was definitely blessed with some DNA from another place, not here. But what we're losing in this whole thing is that the gods that created us look like us. I'm not sure where all this comes from in writing, but if you can find some information on Jordan Maxwell, and I think I mentioned last week Eric Von Daniken. These guys are astronomical when it comes to their speeches and whatnot. All right, they're always going to be too much from what we've learned from kindergarten to high school. That they do talk about aliens. They do talk about things that don't make sense in the way we've been taught and grown up. But as Graham Hancock says, things keep getting older. John from Scranton doesn't believe that some of the castles and churches in the world weren't here before the Pilgrims came here in 1492. I believe that they didn't have the skills to build some of the things that are still erect to this day. And there's no way they took the time in later time to build castles as such, or gigantic stone constructions built for defensive like purposes, not for craft fairs and stuff. All right, so just correct me on why there's castles in the northeast of Massachusetts going up, because there's a lot of weird rock formations that just don't seem like, I don't know, Ulysses S. Grant had a lot to do with the construction of, I guess is what I'm getting. I don't know where else to go with that other than I'm going to start talking about people that are bigger than 7 feet tall. Today, Dorchester Heights. Does carpet bomb mean fart all over me? Because I don't think I could handle that. Don't fart all over me, please. I don't want to throw up from fart. Today, Dorchester Heights. Look, going up. I think there's a church up top. And I've never really been up there. But it's a hill. It's a mound. Some may say it's a giant burial mound. Now listen, I honestly don't understand why they call giants giants, and I do believe that the word gets bigger than the meaning sometimes, because giant could be like Isaac Newton. I don't know. Why is Isaac Newton small? Einstein, all these old people that aren't gigantic, huge people, they were just big minds of their time. So, like, were giants just important people? And then they got big graves, but big graves on this side of the world were just huge ass hills that were built with specific layers of dirt that would harness energy in a really, really perfect way. No, I don't believe that they were little people. And there's other people doing research on this. I've mentioned Jim Vieira in my recent episodes of Good versus Evil, so please do not hold me accountable for my nonsense in this. I'm switching gears. Thank you for that little take. This is Good versus Evil double overtime. BA, John, if you guys have any care in the world, I have a guest, and I just don't know how to get him on. Not that you're watching, because you're not my real friend. You're just here to token me and get clout and go play Hell Let Loose. Really, if you're backstage, maybe he left. Okay, I'm taking a peek at the Trent Cannabis option in Texas. Seems promising. Checking out the Instagram. I was really interested in Texas because Texas is an illegal state. So there are times where medicine that Trent mentioned, being non-psychoactive THC medicine, they have lots of hemp options, and I was not aware of that. And I mean, there are places in Maine helping people every single day with strictly hemp cannabinoids like THCA, CBGA, CBN. Like, they're not even using THC in a lot of this new cannabis medicine. So I mean, let's switch gears. I've got 7 minutes to post. I see. I don't know if I should call him that. I don't know. I just gonna call you Uncle Cameo by Mike. So Cameo by Mike in the comments.
I saw VD was here.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, I'm on the air.
Thanks a lot, Pierre.
Jay, we need to talk Mick.
What happened?
It's a 13-minute episode, but only like 5 of it we need to listen to.
Should I put it on?
Yeah, we should put it on.
Okay.
Start like 7 minutes in. It's on KMS YouTube.
I'm going to it. Is Mick? So Mick is.
It's amazing when I want to talk about something, nobody cares about it. That got shut down 13 minutes ago.
Buddy, there was nothing to talk about right now.
I was talking about what he's talking about, and I put it in the private chat.
Where go? How much in?
I'd say about 7 minutes.
1st, 2023, new month. Hope you're. I was appreciative, man. It was a really.
I'm going to get some ice cream.
Jay, you need to listen to this.
Jay, why are you being Oh, sorry.
He's mad. He was talking about
What was he talking about?
I'm literally trying to remember right now. It's already out of my head.
I'm listening.
What were you talking about, Jay? I can't even fucking remember. Couldn't tell you if my life depended on it.
Okay, let's see.
Really nice thing. The fact that he does that with his fans is really like to work for those guys. Being a character on the show would definitely be fun and something that being involved with that world, sure. Don't think it is, so I don't have to worry about it. But my point being is, I'm not upset that I didn't become Artie Lang. That's where I was at. Like it was a fun time. I thought it was a pretty good show.
Just wait till he's talking about Montante.
Back home was sucking my dick.
Should I wait for Jay to come back?
Skip like another minute.
Okay.
Which was nice. Appreciative of them having me in. I shouldn't even call it serious stuff. I guess I want to mention news that came out just a little while ago. Tom Brady will be retiring from the NFL. Kind of stunning, but kind of not. I mean, I did not see any other situation other. People are saying the Panthers and he's not doing good talent around him, and I don't think he's committed to football. Be with his kids. I mean, after he did it the first time, it kind of or even. You're not surprised? He still can play. He was telling us he's gonna get the tape of this year's Tom Brady. Did he play till he's? I'm not very surprised that he. But anyways.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it.
Okay, we're at the. Where's Jay?
Why does he does like 2 minutes on Tom Brady's retirement and then just wait to see how he just like switches this. Jay's being such a little bitch. He was talking about fucking like mushrooms or something.
Oh, mushrooms?
Something. No, he was doing an investigation into the weed store that Trent said non-psychoactive weed in Texas is what he was talking about.
Dude, I was in the background, but I was putting on mute, and I just hear him be like, there might have been a Jesus, but it could have been a name, like it's like, dude, what's this guy rambling about? What did this guy had to be like? Okay, we're right about to watch this. So we listen.
I'll give you background because.
Yeah.
What happened is, do you remember when Mick put the tweet up where his girlfriend made him the cake, right?
Yeah.
And everybody roasted him for it, right?
Yeah.
So Montante, he explains the rest, but this is what the whole thing is over. Montante made a joke about the cake last night, like, "Oh, I'll go bake another cake" or something.
Yeah.
And Mick says that's what crossed the line.
Well, we've been making that joke for like months.
I know, that's what's so funny.
I guess he probably just doesn't listen.
Probably never heard it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Jay, you ready?
Jay?
Yes. Sorry.
Get into the reason why we are here today. Comments made last night on the Big Dog program made by Michael Montante, who we've talked about before on the show. We've dumped all over Montante. He's done the same on his program. He's tweeted shit at me. I've tweeted shit at him. I think he was the first one to throw a jab.
You see, this is where it's like they're trying to do a whole battle.
Just wait.
Having me about the way I looked with the bug eyes. If not, he was one of them. And I've also reminded the world that he's a fat, disgusting pig. So I think that's fair.
Yeah, he says
all of that is fair. Let's make fun of the way I look. I'll make.
What do you say?
He says Montante's the first one that called him bug eyes. It was like literally every tweet.
That's all we knew him as.
That's everybody called him that.
Whatever, go ahead.
I thought he looks like he's from A Bug's Life.
Literally.
I'll make fun of the way he looks. I'll make fun of my show. I'll make fun of his show. That's totally fine. At the end of the day, I would not root for anything bad. Like the fact that he's getting appearances on Kirk and Jerry's show, like I'm not happy for him, but I'm not certainly mad. I would have been happy for him a couple days ago, but now I just think he's a fucking scumbag. He mentioned he was out on me and this, that, and the other for not trashing him on KMS, but then trashing him in a blog. First of all, I gave you shit for the way you looked on KMS. You looked like you were falling over in the chair, looked like you were going to die at any second. Multiple people saying that, not just me. You look like you were about to pass out. You're panting.
Honestly, Mick is even doing people are saying what he doesn't know.
There you go. Exactly. That's all I thought.
The Mick was like, if Mick was around fucking 2019, it would be the Kirk Monahan Network might still be around.
It would have been great.
Have to be in the Discord.
Sorry, you look like shit. Like, what do you want me to do? Take over the show and remind everybody what a piece of white trash you are? What a dirtbag you are? You're a fat piece of shit from New Jersey who hasn't seen his penis in a decade? What's it like not seeing your dick in years, buddy?
Wait, do you think Mick has to write this all down first?
Yes, 100%. This is what he's been doing for a week. He's been
Welcome back, son.
He's been at the library doing this.
Oh. You think he has to write? You think he writes this all down? He's at the library. The last library section was all of a Montante. And 2 minutes.
He already had the hit piece. He already wrote a hit piece on him, so he's just probably using the material. But he took it down. He took that blog down because Blind Owl said to take it down, and so he already had material on like a hit piece on Montante. I have some screenshots from it. It was pretty funny.
Interesting.
But that's why he's so prepared.
Haven't seen
It's not real.
That's why he's okay.
That thing, how long? How long has it been? Do a fucking sit-up. Do you not wake up every day, look in the mirror, and be like, what the fuck happened? An ounce of self-respect in that doughy fat body. You're a man in your 30s with an IQ lower than body fat percentage. What the fuck are we talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Calling me the loser. And I'm a loser. Again, fine. You want to make fun of me, you want to say all that.
I think he just flipped the page there.
Yeah. That was a pause and a half. What a pause.
Oh man.
This is a man who's drinking himself to death every night. Fine. These are the comments I had a problem with.
Fooling you, fucking fat dork. Making sure your girlfriend makes you a cake for torturing me. You fucking dork.
And that right there is when the line was crossed. And
what?
Actually upset. Don't know who the fuck told him that was okay.
Is that for you? He posted the cake on his Twitter. That's when the line was crossed?
We'll see what he's gonna do.
Oh my god.
Tell your girlfriend to go make you another cake. Well, let's talk about the cake, Montante, you stupid fuck. Just 2.5 years ago, probably, before I ever knew Montante, before we were in the Minifans, any of that, Jess decided to be nice to make Christian and I a cake for the 50th episode of Beyond Average. Again, nobody thought it was some crazy milestone, some huge accomplishment. Nobody was proud. It was just people fucking around and having fun. And it was sweet to me because at the time, if you knew what was going on, if you just had a fucking clue, this is Steve Montante. This is why you don't talk about people when you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know fucking anything. You want to talk about me and the Minifans and what I put out, the content, fine. But you're
He better not say the C word.
What?
What's this
fucking idiot.
Go ahead. I don't want him to talk about Crohn's.
You don't know what the fuck happens in people's lives. But why are you lumping my girlfriend in with that? And the cake she made me. Someone who's not in this world, doesn't have content, doesn't do social media. And if you must, has battled depression her whole life, including then. Yeah, you're right. I should have took the cake and shoved it in her face. You stupid fucking retard.
Oh, hard R.
You don't know this, nor should you.
BA.
Obviously, you're not trying to be malicious. Nobody thinks you are.
What? What?
That's because Kirk said retard today on KMS.
So he's like,
so yeah, it's good to go.
I thought that's why BA said it.
No, BA didn't listen to KMS, Jay.
He did say retard today, though.
He did. Hard R.
Hard R. I said in Hell Let Loose, I was like, I only say the soft O Negro.
Oh, fuck, that's so good. Oh, that's funny.
Don't get me started, please. Go ahead.
You don't talk about people's fucking girlfriends and shit, especially when you don't know them. Shut your fucking mouth. That's all I got today. That's really it. I don't know when we'll do the next show. I don't know when VAP's coming to you next, but be on the lookout for the Vegas stuff. The Vegas trailer coming to you, February 27th, I think I said, and the first episode, March 6th. So be on the lookout for that. We'll talk to everybody soon.
Dude.
I love it.
Dude.
Union.
That was great.
That was amazing. Dude. I think Mick overreacted.
I think Mick may have gone too far.
He may have gone too far. He's using hard R's.
I think I could sleep at night tonight. I wasn't gonna be able to. Now I can.
That was amazing. It's like that was the first time he's ever heard the cake joke.
No.
I found the tweet, and even if you look at the replies, all the replies are like, "Oh, you're gonna get roasted for this." Like, "Oh, like write a blog about it." You know,
Cake was not well received.
It looked like a nice cake, to be honest.
It was.
I remember when he posted his girlfriend. I was like, "Oof, I wouldn't have gone that route. I wouldn't have done." Nobody even took a low blow or anything about it. Like not one.
I don't even think what Montante said was a low blow. He just said,
"Not at all."
Go get your girlfriend to make you a cake.
I think he just knows of the cake.
You think I think he's playing it up.
You think it's WWE?
Yep.
I think he's doing WWE. I think I'm gonna say it's sad that Mick has started to go to the WWE route.
It's Philadelphia Shuffle.
It's Philadelphia Shuffle.
Well,
I like how he said, "I don't wish that anything good happens to him, but I don't wish that anything bad happens to him. I just don't even think about him, you know."
Well, he just wants to have
rent-free.
a heart attack.
Rent free.
Someone said right now, your mom's a bigger cunt than that cunt girlfriend of yours. What did Montante say about his mom? He didn't say anything.
Nothing.
I thought he
Montante said
about
he's
his
backstage. He said he's backstage.
Oh, it's
The
Montante
show was
backstage?
over. Oh man.
Monte.
What I heard him miss a good one, huh?
Are we taking our shirts off again?
Did you?
I was
Montante.
sleeping. I had like 4 or 5 different people reach out to me saying the same thing, so I figured I'd pop on.
Why do
here
you
for a
go to
second.
sleep with your phone?
I fall asleep.
I do.
Next to my bed. It's next to my bed.
Apparently, you went too far because you said, "Hey, your girlfriend to make you a cake."
I did a long investigation into Mick, and he voluntarily posted something. But during my investigation, I came across one of his tweets and reverted to a joke that's been made about 1,000 times. But,
here's the thing. I remember when he posted that, and I was like, "Ballsy move."
I commented underneath it like, "That's a fucking
Yeah.
crazy move given the circumstances
Yeah.
of these weirdos." But
nobody even did anything weird, and this is what he gets. Like that, you know how rare it is to be able to post your girlfriend and no one does. There's not
he
one
wouldn't, like,
Photoshop
her.
There's not.
So what
nothing.
did he? I'm assuming he did the fat stuff, the drunk stuff, dumb stuff. Is
Oh,
there
you
anything?
didn't
Is there
listen to
anything
it
new?
yet?
Do you want to hear it?
It's only
Yeah,
like 3
how
minutes.
long is it?
It's like
3
3
minutes.
minutes. So it's great. He does like
I need
4
more
minutes
snacks.
on Tom Brady's retirement, and then he goes, "All right, but anyway, fucking Montante." It just segues right into. It's very good.
What's it like not seeing your ticket?
Oh.
Oh Jesus, he's doing those.
At the end of the day, I would not root for anything bad
Okay, wait a second.
made last night on the Big Dog program.
Okay, wait. Let me. Just...
That's a good plug. That's good for ratings, eh?
Yeah. Great.
We'll get the BAP crowd.
But anyways, let's get into the reason why we are here today. The comments made last night on the Big Dog program.
Can you hear this?
Made by Michael Montante, who we have talked about before on the show. We've dumped all over Montante. He's done the same on his program. He's tweeted shit at me. I've tweeted shit at him. I think he was the first one to throw a jab at me about the way I looked with the bug eyes. Not he was one of them.
That's not true.
And I've also reminded the world that he's a fat, disgusting pig.
That's exactly what we
close to true.
I was like, I've been saying he looks like he's from A Bug's Life for like a year and a half. I
I'd
think.
say he looks like Frankie Muniz. I guess he didn't really let that one go. Another 13-minute show, by the way. He's doing it.
Montante put the over/under at 14, and that under hit pretty comfortably.
Yeah, that's a good line.
And I parlayed it with him releasing a show tonight, so I got some pretty decent money.
You think Mick is trying to do case style BAPs now? Case style BAPs?
I don't think he knows what he's trying to do. Let's get to
yeah.
Mickey here.
Number one, that was totally wrong.
Yeah.
So far, 0 for 1 on accuracy, but that's okay.
The Saudis.
So I think that's fair. All of that is fair. If he wants to make fun of the way I look, I'll make fun of the way he looks. I make fun of my show. I'll make fun of his show. That's totally fine.
He doesn't have a show.
At the end of the day, I would not root for anything bad. Like the fact that he's getting appearances on Kirk and Jerry's show, like I'm not happy for him, but I'm not certainly mad. I would have been happy for him a couple days ago, but now
he's definitely like jealous.
He's definitely not. No, he just said he isn't. So that clears that up.
Good.
Okay, he cleared that up. That's good.
Oh, I just think he's a fucking scumbag. He mentioned like he was out on me and this, that, and the other for not trashing him on KMS, but then trashing him in a blog. First of all, I gave you shit for the way you looked on KMS.
He trashed us previously. His last episode he had was about another 11-minute banger where he dumps all over all of us, right? So what I was alluding to there, Mick, or whoever's watching, is you had that, rant and I'm fat, I'm this, that, the other. Then you go into Kirk and you're like, yeah, no, Mike's a good guy. Like, no, man, meet in the middle. Call me a scumbag. Call me a fat loser there. Two totally different mix, but that's what I was. Anyway, play on.
Mm-hmm. Play on.
KMS. You looked like you were falling over in the chair. Looked like you were going to die at any second. Multiple people saying that, not just me. You looked like you were about to pass out. You're panting. Okay, sorry. You looked like shit. Like, what do you want me to do? Take over the show and remind everybody what a piece of white trash you are?
Oh my god!
What a dirtbag you are?
I've never been called white trash. That's a
You're a fat piece of shit from New Jersey. Hasn't seen his penis in a decade. What's it like not seeing your dick in years, buddy? You haven't seen that thing in how long? How long has it been?
Oh, he really likes
do a fucking sit up. Do you not wake up every day, look in the mirror, and be like, "What the fuck happened?"
Do a sit up is a good line. That's a good line.
Portnoy sit up challenge. You should do the sit up challenge.
He's a 32 by. I think he quit.
Can you do a sit up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple.
Without
Pull-ups
putting
are
your
harder.
You good, Jay?
How much more does he have?
It's like another minute or two.
Oh my god.
Not an ounce of self-respect in that doughy fat body. You're a man in your 30s with an IQ lower than body fat percentage. What the fuck are we talking about?
Did he just say that, or are we?
I think that was
calling me the loser, saying that I'm a loser.
Isn't it funny, Montante? You can tell he's reading. He's reading a script.
Yeah.
No.
This is what he's been doing at the library.
Yeah, this is what he's been doing.
This is not being done at the library.
Yeah, no. This is where he wrote this.
Imagine he's doing this at the library. It's a bunch of like little kids in middle school. Then there's a late 20s man screaming about some guy not seeing his dick.
Again, fine. You want to make fun of me. You want to say all that. Fine. This is a man who's drinking himself to death every night. Fine. These are the comments I had a problem with.
Fooling, you fucking fat dork. Making sure your girlfriend makes you a cake for torturing me. You fucking dork.
And
So,
that
by the
right
way,
there
dork
is when the line was
dork
crossed.
is so
and
PC. Dork
actually
one of those
upset.
words that's like funny.
Hey,
Like, you
when you
dork.
see what he says, and that right there is where he crossed
Oh
the line.
yeah, that right there is where I went too far.
That's crazy, man. That's so funny. Like he has
I
to
was
be.
waiting to see what he was gonna say, and then when he said that, I was like, I had 0% of me thought.
You thought that you did not think it was gonna be the bombshell?
Because we've been roasting him for the cake picture on Big Dog Show and everywhere. Mintel, I mean, whatever show was on during that
But
time,
does
I
he not
remember
remember?
roasting.
It was back from October, so does he just not remember posting that?
I don't know. He doesn't really address
The whole thing is fake. The whole thing's fake.
I think he's trying to do WWE. But here,
You
let's
think?
see.
Yeah,
I think so.
What gives you
He's
that
trying he's trying to get some of Clout Vader's clout. You know.
No clout for you.
He is
Although,
even the dick line, I think, is a Kirk line too.
Well, you'll see. He parrots. He says an exact Kirk line.
He might
word
do
for
it. He might
word
drop a
in
hard
minute.
R.
Yeah.
Don't know who the fuck told him that was okay to say.
The cake?
Tell your girlfriend to go make you another cake. Well, let's talk about the cake, Montante. You stupid fuck.
Oh my god.
Just 2.5 years ago, probably, before I ever knew Montante, before we were in the Minifans, any of that. Just decided to be nice to make Christian and I.
See, that's where he's wrong. He says 2.5 years ago. It was literally in October. It was
So
like,
he forgets. So he forgets to do it. Post.
it was like 8 months ago, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, did 8
Less
months
than,
ago he
like,
just
no,
decided?
it was like
4 months ago.
4 months ago. It was like
Yeah.
4 months ago.
Did 4 months ago he decide to post a cake that he got like 2 years
Old?
earlier?
Congratulations on your 50th episode.
He exposed himself as.
Remember when he posted that cake? I remember whatever show we were doing, we did the math of how many episodes he would do a year.
It was Big Dog Show. We did the average. It was like 4 episodes a year.
Yeah, it was like 4 episodes. It was something crazy. Yeah. Okay.
And a cake for the 50th episode of Beyond Average. Again, nobody thought it was some crazy milestone, some huge accomplishment. Nobody was proud. It was just people fucking around having fun. And it was sweet to me because at the time, if you knew what was going on, if you just had a fucking clue, this is C. Montante. This is why you don't talk about people when you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't know fucking anything. You want to talk about me and the Minifans and what I put out, the content, fine. But you're a fucking idiot.
Oh my, is he well?
You don't know what the fuck happens in people's lives. But why are you lumping my girlfriend in with that? And the cake she made me. Someone who's not in this world, doesn't have content, doesn't do social media.
But no, it's funny. You didn't you just said get your girlfriend to bake you a cake. It's not like you were talking about her at all.
It had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with her.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, it's like we got the he
Finale.
leaves it up. He has a big cliffhanger.
And if you must, has battled depression her whole life, including then. Yeah, you're right. I should have took the cake and shoved it in her face. You stupid fucking retard. You don't know this, nor should you. Obviously, you're not trying to be malicious. Nobody thinks you are.
Normalize it.
You don't talk about people's fucking girlfriends and shit, especially when you don't know them. Shut your fucking mouth.
True, that's the rule.
That's all I got today. That's really it. I don't know when we'll do the next show. I don't know when Bap's coming to you next, but be on the lookout for the Vegas stuff. The Vegas trailer coming to you, February 27th, I think I said, and the first episode March 6th. So be on the lookout for that.
Did he have a release
Talk
date
to everybody
that's
soon.
just not that? Didn't he put out there that it was 3/6?
Yeah, the trailer comes out on the February 27th.
I think he keeps pushing back the dates. I think he's trying to get everything in line.
You think he woke up today and really realized it was February and was like, "Oh fuck!
Oh shit!"
That sounded so far away.
Still has no notes written down.
That's one of the crazy. Yeah, that's got to be all contrived. There's no way any of that's like real.
Maybe he'll pull a Kirk and just have a mailbag like episode 2. You know, just have like one episode 2. Be like, yeah, I'm just gonna take questions. Little mailbag freeform episode.
That video did not disappoint. I thought people were overhyping it.
Oh, it was a classic.
I had 2 people ask me like, "What's up with the cake story?" And I was like, "If this video is about the cake," I was like, "There's no way."
Cake.
And you know what's funny too, because what I sent the killer earlier, when you know he had his little tweet, call me fat piece of shit. It's like, "Hey killer, like if I ask you nicely, can you do a Photoshop of her with a cake saying Twitter tough guy, my little Twitter tough guy, or something like that?" That would have he would have went ballistic. He would have went absolutely. I can't believe. He would have won nuts.
He would have lost his mind. Yeah.
What a world.
You guys think that kick could have gave him Crohn's?
I don't know what Crohn's is, but all right, gentlemen, that was fun. I'm glad. I'm actually glad I got out.
That was worth it.
I'm glad we did that.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm leaving too.
Yeah, boys. I'm leaving too. Jay, are you done or are you still going?
I'm still going.
Okay.
Still doing mushrooms. I'm gonna try to stay as long as I
Yeah,
can.
we're
with
moving
Jay.
on to mushrooms.
Okay. I'm going though. I gotta go.
All right, later.
Are you staying really, VD?
I'm gonna, as long as you captivate me, I'll listen. But I'm not gonna
All right.
contribute.
So I think last time we did this, I'm just gonna do my intro. Well, this is good versus evil now. That's what I said when you guys all left. So
this is double overtime.
Yeah, but good versus evil.
I know, but we already did that. So this is good versus double overtime. Good versus evil overtime.
Okay. I did last time. I had the skull cap. I'm really captivated by it. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just gonna take 2 drops of it. It's because we're here. All right, on the mushrooms. The mushroom man himself, the reason that I like mushrooms and the idea of anything but psilocybin ones, Paul Stamets, you know of, who was on Joe Rogan. He's the mushroom guy, the fungi world guy. Mushrooms keep us alive longer. You ever hear of manna, VD? It was in Egypt. It's what they sniffed.
Yeah.
I think mana was mushrooms.
For sure. Mana.
Yeah, I'm almost 1,000% positive.
A common component in mystical video games.
Is it really? I've never really
Yeah.
gotten into any of those.
You need
I
to
didn't even
charge
play
your man.
Zelda.
You need to charge it up. Stay
Oh,
charged.
okay.
To be able to cast
Okay.
spells.
Yep.
It's basically the gas tank for your like special powers.
Is it a Zelda thing?
I didn't play Zelda, but I
Me
know
neither.
it's in many games.
Okay, I believe you. I didn't even play The Witcher either. I've been trying to watch that. Should I watch The Last of Us or The Witcher?
Watch The Leftovers.
What's that?
Oh, it's such a good show, Jay. I'm so jealous that you haven't seen it.
Oh, that's an old show on HBO.
With Justin Theroux. It's so good, Jay.
I don't know who Justin Theroux is.
You would if you saw his face.
All right.
It's Jay.
It's
so
on
good.
HBO?
It's the perfect balance of like.
Is it real?
So basically, the premise is that one day out of nowhere, 2% of the world's population just vanish. And this takes place in the aftermath. And basically, you can imagine if that happened, the sorts of effects it would have on society. So there's like one lady who lost all 3 of her kids and her husband, which is like, the chances of that are small. Another person, they lose their kid. And so all these like weird things happen where cults are formed and people are seeking answers. And then it has just the right balance of supernatural element that gets built in later. But the music is so. I'll play the music right now because it's so good. It's well written, well acted.
Sorry, I had the stuff in my mouth. I have to let it sit there. It's so fucking strong. Yuck. It just tastes like pure plant. Yeah. But I like it. Whatever it is. All right, Leftovers. I've watched shows like the 4400. There's also the newer show that's on NBC called Manifest. I've talked about that on here, I believe. They're all basically the same idea. There's the newer one called the 100. Have you heard of that one? Your mic's not picking it up. It's kind of Avatar-y, I guess. Can you guys hear it? I can't really hear it. I hear like screeching. I'm pretending that you're playing. I'm like going with your hand.
You'll fall in love with Nora characters.
Oh, the last HBO show I watched, I can't even remember. It's probably a recent one. I've definitely Game of Thrones, I guess.
Probably Euphoria.
No, it's Game of Thrones. Euphoria wasn't. I didn't finish Euphoria actually. I said that on Good versus Evil. I watched the dad piss on the carpet, and I was like, you're never gonna have a better episode than that. So
I watched like 4 episodes of it while I was in rehab, and then they found out we were watching it, and they banned it, and I never watched it again.
You were in rehab in season 2?
1.
Oh, that I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Why were you in rehab? You were doing heroin when you knew me?
No, it was before.
Oh, okay. Euphoria is kind of old. It's like 3
I didn't go to rehab for heroin.
Either way. I mean, that's a good stance, I guess, to take. But I feel like people would be proud of that nowadays. So, I mean,
it wasn't my drug of choice. I don't want to be mislabeled. Heroin addicts are a certain type of people. I did a good amount of heroin, but I was not a heroin addict.
Huberman called out Carl Hart on Twitter today.
Carl Hart's such a fraud. He's such an idiot. You're like him.
Huberman's just as bad. He's so stubborn.
No, he's not. He's not just as bad. I've heard him
stubborn.
admit he's wrong.
He's very.
No, he's not. He's data driven. Carl Hart is not data driven.
He's fact based. He does it daily. I think it's a little different.
Okay, he does it daily, and there's people that can run 12 miles a day, right? There's some people that can't. Just because you can do something doesn't mean everybody can do it. There's some people, for certain reasons, who are just not capable to do, and it's so close-minded to be like, oh, you just get up and run. It's that easy. It's like, dude, you have to be able to put yourself in others, remove your own bias from your thoughts.
I can agree with that to the point where we're all gonna do something.
Or also just spend 30 minutes with someone who's addicted to something. There's people who go Navy SEAL, high ranking, specially trained, people that the government have invested millions of dollars.
Who's your
training
Who's your favorite football player?
God, that's a loaded question. Of all time?
All right, you were addicted to a drug that you couldn't not do hourly, daily, nightly?
Hourly, 5-day binges. No sleep 5 days.
And you what made you say you couldn't not do it? What made you say oh fuck, I have to get more or I'm gonna die? What I'm saying is
you're in a psychosis. You're in psychosis.
That's a little different, and I'm in that world recently, but with some other stuff. But we can get on that in a second if you want.
You're in psychosis. You're detached from reality.
You just can't really decide correctly. Yeah,
you aren't thinking in a rational mind.
But do you believe that's continual firing of hormones to an area that's triggering psychosis? Or do you believe that you just are starving for a drug?
It's all three. It's a perfect storm of food and nutrient deprivation, psychological and emotional trauma. And then, I think the third component, which not everybody agrees on, is I think it's a lack of people say lack of purpose, but it's you don't have a healthy relationship with something greater than yourself.
No, it's the autism thing. It's a failure to thrive. Failure to thrive.
Not even that, because there's plenty of really successful people who are addicts. It's not about success. It's about it's a spiritual malady, is what they call it. Your spirit is sick, basically. Your moral, because you're in psychosis and doing so many drugs, you're likely doing things that you're ethically or morally opposed to, but you can't stop doing them. It creates conflict. You get detached from who you really are. So it's just like an imbalance in your spirit.
That's where I can't stand Carl Hart, because they see it, and all the doctors, they see it as a
Carl Hart fanboy.
I don't know him much other than that he talks on the other side of it because he just wants to legalize everything, and I think that's what you got to do.
Here's what they say, Jay. Here's what they say in that world.
Who's they?
The ones that know.
The doctors or the
not doctors.
The smart health people.
Jay, you would love AA because it's all unlicensed people just giving life advice.
I went to AA. AA scared me.
I know we've been through this. But anyway, here's what they say. Drugs and alcohol, right, is not your problem. It's your solution.
It's your solution. Your answer. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So even if you get rid of drugs and alcohol,
you still have your shit. You still have your shit.
Which is like what happened to Dr. Vodka. He went somewhere to stop drinking, but he didn't deal with any of his demons.
Well,
so then
the army gives them that outlet. I can't stand that. Well, we don't need to do that.
It's a feeder system.
They give them the opportunity to do it, and it's like, fuck yeah, I can just go to rehab because the army will do it. So why not?
It's a feeder system.
But it's fucked up to the kids.
Yeah, nobody cares though.
No, you try to say that as much as you can, but then you say it, and then
I know, but it's a sad reality of life is that just nobody cares that like 26 veterans commit suicide every day. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, I care," but it's like,
Well, but we don't help by calling depression, like and not like what I'm saying, like just you probably feeding that depression with you eating fucking McDonald's or something. Like
McDonald's doesn't make
Burger
you
King. Like yeah, but I noticed like a lot with my parents. Too much. And even with meals like that, like switches just shut off. It doesn't take much, man. Like I noticed with even the animals, like they're really happy if they get fed appropriately. Like even their fur is softer and stuff like that. Like you think your hair just grows because you have good hair?
Yes.
Do you believe that you're related to Thor and his family? So much for that. That's why I asked that question. I've always wondered if VD was related to Vikings in a sense that they were here for a really long time. And what people don't understand is that they weren't just over there in Siberia, Norway, Sweden, whatever. The people before the last flood, whatever I'm trying to say here, were able to travel a lot more freely than we believe. The tunnel systems we have in the United States underneath the ground, people don't want to talk about that. Danny and Barica with the comment of the night. I will leave everyone with this. I might have a note. It's a good day when you get called the hard R by Kirk and Mike. Danny and Barica.
Okay, you said
Tom Brady retired. Get that out the way. I think that's all we're gonna. That's it. Cut it. Friday ado. Thank you all for joining. Swing Good versus Evil overtime. Hi. Thank you, Trent. Thank you, John from Scranton. You're the guy I forgot earlier. Just met you today.